Subscribers, I got a channel message that you do not have authority to stop whatever is happening to people around you. Whatever night terrors that they're having, whatever negative thinking that they're happening to them, whatever stress they're going through, if they're on the verge of a breaking point, you do not have no authority to start or stop anything that's happening. There is a cost for everything that is done to you. If you end up wasting your time, there's a cost. There's a fee for that. If you feel like you don't want to do something no more, there's a fee for that. If things start getting delayed for you, somebody's going to pay for that. If you feel disappointed in any way, like your efforts are not paying off, people will pay for that. I don't know who you are, but what I can tell you is you do not have any authority to stop whatever is spiritually happening to bullies, to gossipers. People that were attempting to embarrass you are about to feel embarrassed. So, welcome back to our sacred space here on YouTube for all my subscribers. Shout out to everyone in the comments. I see you guys. You are truly appreciated. The love be loving over here. If you don't know, now you know. Today's message is very special because I do feel like you are a gentle heart. You are a loving person. And you have come so far in so many ways, and you're being prepared for your next level of greatness. The arrangements are being made as we speak. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So let's see. Channel messages for my subscribers. So channel messages for all my subscribers. Alright, so we have Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. We have the Mirror, came up sideways. Got me in the mirror looking different. Talking to myself because you inconsistent. We have Merkaba. Oh yes, deliver us to the promised land. Ooh, some of y'all dated someone that put you through it. Yes, they tried to swap places with you. Okay, we have the athlete. So this is someone that's good at conditioning. Not only are they good at conditioning themselves, but they're good at conditioning other people repetitiously. They can be, either they're into sports or they're like a gym head or something like that. Someone tried to turn the wheel in their favor. They tried to make you not want to tap into your emotions. They tried to make you not want to feel, to remain detached, to move, to travel, to go away. Okay? And I do feel like you have mastered how to come out your body, how to astral travel, how to leave one situation and go into portals and spaces and dimensions. And you've been on an adventure. And on that adventure, in this Merkaba spaceship that you were on, it taught you a lot. And you're really excited. You're really excited to go where you're going next. That's what I'm hearing. Track down your fears and desires, and that's in reverse. You don't have no fears. But the feminine in reverse is pretty much telling me that someone is still trying to indirectly condition you through mere interaction, you know? So the person you talk on the phone with, you know, you go, if you're in an environment and that person talks to that person, then some way, somehow, they're able to tune in to your frequency. It's like playing radio, you know, hopping from one frequency to another. Now, what I need to know is whether or not someone the divine feminine reverse energy may not be you. It may be someone else trying to condition someone else to be like you, trying to fine tune someone to act like you, talk like you, walk like you. Except they have just the right conditions that would allow them to take full authority of them. Because whoever that person is, they got anxiety, they struggle with mental health, they be focusing on their past, they like to gossip a lot, maybe they become the subject of gossip, they get easily bullied. And so there are people that do prey on the mentally weak, mentally ill, that don't know how to get it themselves. They don't know how to harvest themselves. They don't know how to manifest themselves. That they believe that they need someone else to tell them what to do or to keep them, because they feel all out of sorts. They need a taskmaster. But you so non-controllable, they can't stand you. You quit a job quick, and they be trying to, you know how they create the system where it's like, oh, if you don't behave right, we're going to give you 3 chances and then fire you. You're the type of person that'll walk out with no resignation letter. I don't care if you're working for yourself. It's saying if you feel like you wasting your time, you walk away with the quickness. People can't stand it about you. Damn, they can't stand, because you won't participate in the conditions. You won't participate. What's this divine feminine energy about? Grief. Is this someone saying to you, like, you're not going to miss me? You really going to leave me? You're not going to talk to me? I don't know if they're saying that, but they may be trying to emotionally make you project that. And they're like, I feel like this person is fishing for information. If your body don't respond to this person the same way that it used to, it's like, oh yeah, you moved on. This is someone that likes to, they try to read your emotions and where you stand by watching your body language, because you don't talk much. Something about you're very quiet. It's hard to read you physically in the face. So they watch your body language, how you respond to wild shit that they say to you. And if you have like no emotions about it, it makes them feel like you have no desire for them. 7 of Wands. See, people can only trap you in mirrors and swap places with you based off of your belief systems. If you believe you got to stick it out and fight it out, then you can continue going on this wheel and this cycle with a person. If you believe that you can't give up on what you have and this is what's owed to you, or entitlement, whatever your belief systems may be, a person can use that mirror and say, all right, bet. Now come hold this position for me while I go play in your energy, while I walk around like I'm you and you be me. And the next thing you know, your body start to look like them. Next thing you know, your face, your body, everything you do starts to, you take on the embodiment of that person. Your flesh will start to look like the closest person that's trying to swap places with you. So it ain't never a compliment when someone start telling you, oh, you look like this person, you look like that person. No, you don't look like shit. But you. So I think you know this. And because you already know this why you be closing doors with the quickness. You be like, yeah, Next, delete, blocked, don't want you here. And so a lot of people feel like it's hard to get into your vasectomy. Like a vasectomy? Maybe somebody's getting a vasectomy. Your vicinity. It's hard to get in your circle, your bubble. It's hard. They don't know where to begin, and then they scared. But then they want your help. But then they got all this worry on them. For my subscribers that be online, like, people be scared to ask you questions or something like that because they feel like they feel like you be knowing everything. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you never really have to worry about nothing because the divine knows their heart. So any person that try to get over on you or take advantage of you, they end up, that's why you don't have no authority to rescue or save nobody, because there have been people that were trying to swap places with you, perform mirror magic, to give you their emotion, to dump pile their emotional status on you and leave you feeling drained and depleted, and then they walk away feeling better because they don't really want to do the work. They don't really want to wake up every single day, journal, write affirmations, speak life into themselves. At night, forgive every day, release every day. They don't want to have to do that. They don't want to have to do the daily due diligence when they can just do it the quick way and just pick up the phone and call someone and say, oh, you made me feel better. Yeah, that's the emotional dump piling. And then you absorb all their pain and all their emotions, and now you got to process theirs plus yours. These are people that was intentionally wanting to see how it affects you. Experiment. Testing the spirit. So people that have been testing the spirit by trying to see, like, oh, can you pick up on this? Can you pick up on that? Can you sense me? Can you feel my presence? I want you to know I'm here. All of that is a cost. And there are some people that feel like, oh, well, I paid you to listen to my listen. I paid you to listen to vent. There are some people who be feeling like that. Like, they be like, oh, I sent you a donation or I sent you a gift, and so you gotta listen to me. But you got to be someone that actually cares about the conditions that they believe in. The difference between you and them is you don't care about the conditions that they believe in. And so when they say, oh, you ought to feel ashamed of yourself, or oh, that's wrong, or oh, that's not right. Again, whoever this subscriber energy I'm tapped into, you do not care about whatever conditions they come rolling up on you on. We have wonder. Because if it was so easy, they could go do it by themselves. I feel you, friend. I feel you. Just like magic, manifesting. Something about you snap your fingers. Some people have to snap their fingers. You don't gotta do none of that. Y'all are some really awesome people. You know that? You really are. You really, 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 really are. So you about to meet a whole community of people that are like bosses just like you. Like, they leaders just like you. They about their paper just like you. Like, okay. They know how to emotionally check themselves just like you. That's pretty dope. Although we've come to the end of the road, Still I can't let you go. It's unnatural. Stuck energy, surrender, and they can't give you up. They're not at peace. And they're not ascending. And family in reverse. There are some people, okay, that are around you, and they have not done the work completely. And Spirit is pretty much saying you don't have the authority to save these people. Whoever these people are with community and ascended masters in reverse is saying that your social group, your friend group, those that are the weakest link, 7-7, damn. You're not no sacrificial lamb. That's what this is. When you have a whole bar of people that want you to sacrifice yourself, and they all want to latch on to you and you to be stuck with them, and we can have sing kumbaya together and actually put in no work, then it's socializing without a purpose. What mutual things are y'all talking about? What likeness can y'all have in common? You can't. So the only thing left to do is to take a martyr position and talk to people that ain't on your level and do not study to show themselves approved to elevate to your level. So they aren't doing any ancestral work. They aren't connecting. They're not trying to ascend. They're unhappy. They're stuck in these situations. Person, place, or thing. They don't want to let it go. They know exactly what they're doing. They know why they're in these situations. The issues that they have. The insecurities that they have. The discontentment that they face towards their life and their experiences. And the prospect of anything abundant coming towards them. But because their light isn't on, they want you to sacrifice your light and channel all your light into each individual person and to be the source. And then they have nerves to want to bully you and then accuse you of bullying them for whatever's happening to them emotionally, psychologically. Nah. And say, oh, I think you're doing something to me. Increase. What's happening is, regardless of them, they may not be putting in the work, but they want to be relevant or useful. They want to be relevant or useful on your journey by saying, I may not have done the work on myself, or I may be stuck in the situations, but I want to see you go far. So I want to be your friend, or I want to be your partner. But you going into a season of your life where everybody around you are either self-made entrepreneurs, or they about motion and they about connecting with other like-minded individuals that don't just aspire for greatness, but they actually are doing great things and they are being of purpose in their own lives. So this is like dead weight. Your spiritual teams are saying, nope, you will not sacrifice yourself for this vibration. Ain't happening. They're going to clear the path for you. That's all I see. I see them clearing the path for you. And anyone that sticks it out will be doing it at their own risk. Bad memories. Yeah, they really do not fuck with you for real, for real. With family in reverse, ascended master in reverse. They don't fuck with your calling, your purpose, and what it is that you do. You got a snake in your boot, in your vicinity, and then they wanna be like, oh, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. They never say it to your face, but they say it to themselves. Family in reverse. It's not your people. Because they're grieving and they're insecure and they're not on your level. You should never be grieving anything from the past. And I think they're hoping that you will overlook it, but it's not even you that's clocking it. It's your ancestors. It's spirit. They're clocking it. And as long as these people that know that they're not on your level are trying to stick around, they're going to feel bullied. They're going to feel unwelcome. Because they're trying to skip steps. And it's not even like skip steps in the economic system. They're trying to skip steps of taking time to do the internal work. Taking time to process that emotions, doing the shadow work. And they're like, I'm over that person. I'm over this. I'm over that. But they haven't emotionally processed it. Surrender in reverse. They may have gotten rid of the person, but they haven't gone within. They haven't dived into their ancestry. You know what I'm saying? They're not ready to go and look at the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. They're not. Because they still got a whole bunch of conditions. 7 of Wands is saying conditions that I defend to the death. How can you debate with that? You can't. You are gonna find yourself stuck in your perspective versus their perspective, and no conversation gets anywhere like that. So people that are like need to go be with people that are like them. People that are not like need to go be with people that ain't like them. So I mean, it's just like find your tribe, find your space, find your place in the circle of life. Because everything has a consequence. So because whoever this person is don't want to do the work, then there will be a great cost that will affect them. Now, is that your fault or their fault? Oh. The devil. The only thing that's born out of this type of energy is I feel rejected. Even the spirits don't want to work with me, and it triggers my inner child. It makes me feel rejected when my family rejected me, when my lovers rejected me, and so now you become the target. That's all that's going to happen. You become the target, and then they say you doing something to them, and then they say it triggers something inside of them that makes them become jealous of your life. Making them ugly, only making them just slowly, their ugliness gonna creep out. Page of Swords, suspicion, paranoia. You did me just like everybody else. Yeah, and then they become your biggest hater. Next thing you know, you have a Selena and what's the lady that harmed Selena? I don't even know her name. That's how irrelevant she is. But she's relevant for this conversation, but she's irrelevant. Yolanda, yeah. That's what Yolanda was doing. I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest supporter. I only want to see you win. I only want the best for you. But if someone doesn't feel like y'all are Siamese twins or conjoined at the hip, or like take me with you to the top, even though I don't care, I'll sacrifice myself. That type of energy turns into jealousy and envy. They don't want to see you grow. They're not at peace to watch you grow. This ain't the type of connections where you're like, oh, That's my friend. I'm happy to see them grow. They on to new things. No, these are the type of connections that it's like, I miss the old you. I miss when we used to do this. You used to be my best everything. And how could you? We don't have the same desires no more. What is wrong with you? First they try to figure out what's wrong with you. But the real thing is they supposed to be figuring out what's wrong with them. Yes, misusing their intuition. The reason why their ancestors don't work with them is because they misuse their intuition. They mind be playing tricks on them. And whatever game they be trying to play, but no, I'm not doing it. The spiritual realm saying, oh yeah, you fired. The fool. This is foolish behavior. Foolish. I'm telling y'all, it's someone in y'all community. That's what it's saying. Community here. Try to set you up. Try to flip the script. Try to swap places with your ass. That's wild. They try to be a dog that bring a bone. Bring you some bad news, trying to detour you and turn you off onto something. Five of Pentacles. See, the blessing for you is you like to be alone. You genuinely like it. It ain't even personal to nobody. It's how you self-care. Self-care. You selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. It's where you draw your strength. Someone that's considered their spirit is like an apex predator in any realm, but they're the most gentlest person. That's you. I don't think people really understand the magnitude of your energy. And you are meant to connect with people. And you are meant to have community. But unlike any other lifetime or any other situation, Yolanda doesn't win. Yolanda doesn't get to leech off their friend. Yolanda won't make it through to the other side. This, whatever archetype is playing, Yolanda won't be able to betray you. Okay? You will not be outed. You will not be assassinated. You will not be a martyr. No matter how much they want to try. Let's get your closing mess. It won't work. I feel like someone is even mad because there's a masculine energy that's also protecting you. Hell, the masculine energy may be the person that they dating. And their masculine energy is saying, nah. I'm hearing off with their head. The masculine energy protecting you too. And it got this karmic feminine energy feeling very salty. They not only do they hate you, but they can't even stand people that do what you do or do things like you. We have Burning Man, okay, collective power, supreme power, 3 of Cups, celebration. So you finna be celebrating as you're supposed to be. 62-26. Like the entire collective power is being channeled directly to the divine feminine energy. And alchemizing this. Look at this in the astral realm. possible, impossibility, freedom, traveler, inner dreams. Stop it. Stop it. Shout out to all my subscribers. I love you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.